After my last video, some people complain that building multiple units is bad because you run out of resources fast and get stuck, and that is correct. And with that, I still personally think that building multiple elemental teams is the best way to go in this game, because there are two ways to play this game. The first way is to focus all of your resources on building one elemental team, and you use that team to carry you through the entire game. That team should be able to clear every stage of Ascension game mode. And the same case goes for Bounty Trial game modes. As for Menace Arena, you can only do two arenas, which is the Infinite Arena and the Elemental Arena that has the same element of your strong team. And yes, you will be able to go far in that one Elemental Arena. However, for the other 5 Elemental Arenas, you can't even use that team in there. And you will be missing out on a lot of Stellar Dust, summon tickets, and unit XP. As for Proving Grounds game mode, you will be able to clear every single boss except for that one boss that has elemental resistance to your team. And this is going to be an issue because you can't upgrade your unit skills beyond level 6 without defeating that boss. So the skill level of the entire team will be stuck at level 6. As for Cataclysm survivors, some stages alternate between the elemental resistance of enemies, so there is a high chance that you will find a stage in which the enemies are resistant to the element of your team, and it will be very difficult, if not impossible, to clear it, which means you will be missing out on Starry Dust and a lot of rewards that you can buy from the Cataclysm Survivor shop. And starting from harder difficulty, you will need 2 teams instead of 1, so if you only have one strong team, you want to make it far in Cataclysm Survivor. And the same goes for Catastrophe. You require 2 teams, 2 strong teams. As for boss splits, like Cataclysm Survivor, you need 2 teams. And if the element that the boss resists isn't the same element of your team, you can use that team in that boss. And I don't think like the 2 bosses can have the same elemental resistance. So at all times, you should be able to use your team on one of the bosses. However, you won't be able to get all of the rewards because you need 2 teams, 2 strong teams. As for the resources required to build that one team to max, the game gives you a lot of resources, so you should be able to do it easily because you're only focusing on 3 units. And for the skills, like I said, you can't defeat the boss of the same element because of the elemental resistance, so you'll be stuck at level 6. The same goes for affinity. You're only focusing on 3 units, so the affinity should be manageable if you limit yourself, because as you see, when I go to level affinity 10 and I stop, except for here. And for discs, you're only focusing on 3, the same like the units. It shouldn't be an issue to build that one strong team because you're only focusing on 3 units, 3 discs, and that's it. Now for the other way, which is my way, you build one team of each element, which is basically 18 units since there are 6 elements, and each team needs 3 units. For Ascension game mode, you should be able to clear the stages easily. For Bounty Trial game modes, you might suffer in the later stages of Skill Trial, Tier Up Trial, and Emblem Trial, because you're using all of your resources on multiple units, not just one team, and you want to be able to make these teams as strong as they can get in a short amount of time. So, like at first, you might struggle with the later stages of these because they aren't well built yet. For Menace Arena, it's free real estate, at least for the first few floors anyway, depending on how strong each elemental team you have is, which means more Stellar Dust summons and unit XP. For Cataclysm survivors, the issue changed from not having enough teams to are your teams strong enough to do it? Because you have the elemental coverage, and all is left is to build your units to be strong enough to clear it. So, to be frank with you, in Cataclysm survivor, I think you need only 3 elemental teams. Well-built 3 elemental teams. The elemental resistances from Zone 1 and Zone 2 can be different. So in total, there can be 3 elemental resistances in each stage. And if you only have 2 well-built teams, it might be difficult to clear these stages. But if you have 3 well-built elemental teams, you should be able to clear these stages easily. As for Proving Grounds, the same thing in Cataclysm Survivor applies to this, but you only need two well-built teams, not 3, because if one team can do all of this except that one boss of the same element, and that one boss you can use other team on. The same thing goes for boss blitz. You only need two well-built teams to be able to clear the stage. However, that doesn't mean that you'll be able to get all of these stars easily because you want the elements that the boss is weak to be the same as your team, to be able to deal more damage, get higher score, and get more rewards. As for the resources required to build one team of each element, you will run out so fast. So fast is not even funny, and you'll be scraping for stamina to get resources to build your units. As you can see, I have a lot of discs built, and I reached the point in which I want to upgrade my discs. I don't have enough disk XP. I ran out of disk XP. In terms of units, you run out of tier up material, and the same goes for skill materials. Like terms of resources, you run out fast, and the same goes for affinity materials. If you want to go the way of building multiple elemental teams, it is a slow process, painful one. Patience is key. And that's everything so far. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.